So it's funny, I've always played sport growing up, but I was so competitive with my brother, and we were both kind of the same handicap, and I remember always going on Saturday competitions and trying to always get my handicap down to be better than him. So I think that kind of competitiveness with him really spurred me on when I was young growing up. Life as a professional is quite tough. I'm very new to this, but throughout the past 6 months, I've definitely learned this. You kind of come in and you see the private jets and the chefs, and you look at the top players and you think it's kind of going to be a walk in the park. But it's tough. It's long weeks on the road for a long time, away from your family, a lot of sacrifices. So there's definitely that tough element to it that you don't see as much. So I just think it's very different. I feel like you sacrifice a lot, but they don't really feel like sacrifices because you love what you do so much. But being away from my family, moving out to America for the past 5 years, you miss that side of things, and just spending time with them. I think that's the biggest sacrifice for me, is just being away from my family. It's tough. I think you've been through so many experiences where so many great things come out of your hardest moments and your toughest times, and I think when you're going through that, it's trying to learn as much as you can about yourself, trying to get that experience, so going forward, if you're ever in the same situation again, you feel you have the tools and you're very well equipped to deal with those moments again. I think when you transition, you feel you're a little bit more on your own. In college, you've got people doing everything for you. You're told what to do, and you're out in the real world now. You can make a lot of choices for yourself. So I think kind of being on your own schedule, planning what tournaments you want to go to, your travel, and making a lot of decisions for yourself. You're not used to that being in college. You're very much so got a big team around you that are telling you what to do more so than you're your own boss. Throughout my career, it's been very successful this far, but there's been so many disappointments and so many moments where I thought, I was going to do better or I failed. And I think the biggest thing I've learned from them is every single time I've failed, it's allowed me to be stronger. I've, came away from it, I've reflected, I've made a really good plan, I've thought about what I'm going to change, how I'm going to get better. And I think you need the failures, you need the disappointment, you need all of the setbacks, all of that, enables you to grow. And I think my biggest growth have been from those disappointments.